Good morning. Just, I think it's 11:45. It's Monday the 19th, I think. It's getting balmy today. We are up to 12 degrees. Hopefully the snow's going to melt. There's still little piles of it dotted here and there. This morning I'm taking you out. We're going on a very, very exciting trip. I needed to make a purchase, a big purchase, so I'm going to a shop, so that I can see it first, because I'll probably buy it online. It's really exciting. I'm sure you're going to love it. How cute is my little Nutcracker? He's a crochet amigurumi pattern. My mum made him for me. She gave me him yesterday because she thought I'd want to have him out on display. She's going to redo the legs because I think she got sidetracked and wasn't following the pattern properly, and they're just a little bit too short. They don't quite look right. It's a little out of proportion, so she's going to make them a little longer after Christmas. But isn't he cute? I love his little beard. I will put on the screen, if I can find it, where the pattern came from, but I'm not too sure because I just forwarded her a link to a website. It is a free pattern, so if you Google free Nutcracker crochet pattern, you'll probably find it. I love Nutcrackers at Christmas. Well, as you'll have seen, it was a new washing machine that I went looking for. As if my roof falling in wasn't bad enough, and that saga continues as well. My washing machine is causing trouble. About a month ago there was a puddle of water on the kitchen floor, and the flooring had been damaged as well, so it must have been leaking for quite some time. Upon investigation, it was one of the pipes at the back of the washing machine where the water was coming from that was dripping. So quick Google showed that you can actually buy replacement pipes online, so I ordered a new pipe which only cost £10, and we had that fitted, and I was feeling really smug because it had solved the problem. And then at the weekend there, when I had washing on, went through and found a little pool of water on the floor again, and pulled the machine out and it wasn't coming from the same place. So kind of baffled now, and I had initially phoned someone to come out and have a look at it, but they were charging about £70 just for the call out fee. Now my machine is about 10 years old, it's more than 10 years old. I got it when Joshua was a baby. So I've had my money's worth from it, so I knew that it was on its last legs, so I think I've just got to bite the bullet, and I've just ordered a new one. I went into the shop to have a look just to make sure I liked it, or to choose one, and I've ordered it online because I always use cashback. There's apps out there and websites, and basically I've made the same purchase that I would have made in store, but by doing it online through the cashback website, I'm going to get, I think it's 4.5% cashback. So I've paid the same amount that I would have paid in store, but that percentage of what I've paid will go back into my cashback account. I'm not sure whether anybody is interested in learning a bit more about it. It's completely legitimate. Nobody believes that it's like worth doing. It's too good to be true, but it is so worth it because I would have spent the same amount of money anyway. So by using the cashback, I'm getting money back into my cashback account, and I just leave it there and it all mounts up, because every online purchase I make, I go through the cashback website and they give me a percentage back, so I just let it mount up. And actually, on saying that, the amount of money that is sitting in my cashback account now has more than paid for my new washing machine. And I've done this before. Before I bought my new Hoover, I bought a Shark Hoover with the money that was in the cashback account. And another time I bought a new mattress, a double mattress. So, and they basically cost me nothing. And if you like, there are quite a few ways that I like to save money or get free stuff by using apps and websites. So if that's something that you would like me to chat about, then I will do that, especially at this time with the cost of living going the way it is. Even things like car insurance, for example, that's due for me in January. I'm going to go through my cashback website, get my quotes for my car insurance, and if I go through this website, I'll pay the same as what I would pay going directly to the insurer's website, but I'll get cash back. And with things like, I don't know if that's classed as a utility, but with other things like if you were switching electric suppliers or your house insurance, for example, they offer quite high amounts of cash back. I'm not sure why, but often it can be like maybe £20 or £30, so it's definitely worth doing. So yes, I'm feeling not great about having to buy a new appliance, but it helps if I know I'm getting cash back. I made a reference to the roof there, and on, it was Friday night or Thursday, yeah, it was Friday night, I realised there were drips, dirty drips in the bath, and the bathroom ceiling is now leaking from the water coming in the roof of the house. Oh, I spoke to the roofer today. He doesn't think there's anything he can really do. He did say if you put a tarpaulin on the roof, it is likely just to blow off, and I don't need that stress. The thought of that happening freaks me right out. So I think I'm going to have to try and stuff some, like a towel or something down there just to catch it, because my roof is this shape and the bathroom's up here and the water's running down. I'm having a look at myself in the camera there. The water's running down the inside of my roof because I can see the roofing felt in my loft and it's wet. It's running down there, and then where it meets the bathroom ceiling, my bathroom ceiling's got like plastic panels on it, so the gaps in between the plastic panels is where the drips were coming from. So it's just running down there, hitting the bathroom ceiling and coming through it. Honestly, I can't take any more things going wrong right now. My phone keeps going on the blink as well, so that's another thing I'm going to have to seriously think about replacing next year. I do use appliances and phones till they absolutely like don't work anymore, but yeah, it cut out on me the other day when I was out. It just died, and then I keep getting this pop-up message about the battery, and it's just so glitchy and laggy. So yeah, everything is going wrong at once. That's usually what happens, isn't it? Because you sort of buy all your appliances at the same time and then everything goes wrong. So this isn't your usual shiny, polished, perfect life Vlogmas. This is real life. I've had lots of comments saying about how I just keep it real, and yeah, that's what I'm always going to do. I don't enjoy watching vlogs and podcasts that are perfect because they make me feel rubbish, so you're never going to see that sort of thing from me. So yeah, I've been out to the gym this morning, went to the shop, had a look at washing machines. I think now I'm going to chill for a bit. I actually am going to work on my embroidery because I would like to get it finished so I can gift it. I actually haven't done any more on the little Santa since I showed it probably at least a week ago, I guess. He's cute. I'm going to work on him. I love like vintagey Santas. I think I've found a mug that I saw in the shop while I was out. I went into Next, just had a look, and there was like a proper Santa face mug. It was gorgeous. It was £12 for a cup. Shocking. So I'm going to work on this. I'm going to put something on the TV. I don't know yet whether it will be vlogs or Christmassy film. I started watching The Holiday last night, so I've got the rest of that to watch. I'm going out later to pick Joshua up from school, and we're going to go to the supermarket and just gather some nibbly bits for having over Christmas. I hate having to go to the shops like after Christmas because everyone is just there buying more and more food, and I just, it's too much. So somebody's just walked past looking right in the living room. Gonna see me sitting with my camera. I always feel a bit self-conscious. Yes, we're gonna go and get some nibbles and stuff. But yeah, there's not much happening today, I'm afraid. Just gonna get on and have a chill out afternoon.
Christmas lights fill the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll on my way to you. How will you feel about packing up today? Leave this all behind. Go get snowed in somewhere, you and me. I would rather be somewhere with you, without TV or phone. Is it wrong for me to want you for my own this Christmas?
I got this cute little doily years ago in a swap that I did with Cherie from Ollie and Bella. We'd had a Christmas swap, and I don't know what it is about it exactly, but I absolutely love it. The colours, the fact there's some gold in it, it just screams Christmassy. I just love it. So what I've wanted to do is try and make some of my own. So I've been looking for a pattern, and I had a go last night, and I'll show you how I got on. I usually put a candle of some sort on top, whether it's that, just a tea light or a bigger candle. It's just perfect, but it's so beautiful. I love it. I bought some specifically Christmassy coloured yarns a while ago in the cotton, because I like to use cotton for these crochet doilies. So I dug them out and I looked online for a pattern. I just looked up Christmas crochet doily free pattern, I think, and I found a pattern on Pinterest. If I remember, I'll put the name of the blog on the screen where I got the pattern, and I had to just copy it and paste it into a Word document so that I could print it out. But the pattern is so easily written that I was able to follow it without having to watch a video. And I remember trying to make doilies before and I had to watch the video and it was just so confusing, but this one is written obviously really clearly. Anyway, it wasn't very clear to me, or I didn't read it and didn't see what size they'd come out, so they haven't quite come out the same as Cherie's. They haven't come out anywhere near anything like Cherie's one, but I've got this little, it's ended up as a little star, and I've used some of the red sparkly stuff that I got the other day at the fabric shop. I showed you my purchases. That's why I wanted to get some sparkly stuff. It's not really yarn, don't know what you would call that. So instead of it being like a mat, a table mat, it's just going to be, I'm just going to tie it onto a gift, I think. But I really like the way the colours, the red and the green and the cream look together. But I think I'm going to go back to the drawing board and find a doily pattern and use Christmassy colours. This needs a little bit of a block because these edges are, there should be like a proper little picot point. But it's always nice to try something new, and even before I added the red, the white was really pointy, it was like a star shape. So it was nice to do that anyway. This is a little doily that I made myself earlier this year. I'll need to look back and find the pattern, but this is the pattern that was kind of tricky to write down because I just followed a video. But if I did that in Christmassy colours, I think that would look really nice, especially with the frilly edging. So I might go back, have another go with this one and use the red and green and cream yarn again, see how that turns out. I usually put my oil diffuser on this one.